Hello, Mega BJJ, Nogi rolls, beep, boop. All right. Okay, so we got a nice little roll here today. I'm a brown belt. This is a white belt, and he's about my size, and he lifts a lot of weights, and he feels real strong. And you can see that I'm just laying on him right now. I'm just kind of letting him hold my weight a little bit, and I like it. It's fun. So I'm not giving a lot of feedback just yet, but then I decided to go ahead and come up and covering his hips a little bit so he can feel my weight, and I'll pull him and then just do a little butterfly kind of lift and then take his back, and then oh, something's in my eye. And I'm taking my weight off of him because I want him to, start shrimping and reframing and doing, the regarding and whatnot. And I'm just kind of moving around, grabbing his head and framing on him. And again, I'm still not putting weight on him. You see, I'm posting on the ground, and I just want him to move around a little bit and start exercising those techniques that he's been learning in class recently. He's been coming for several months now, I think, and I like to see what these guys can do, and to give them opportunity to move around and get on top and see if they can get any submissions going. And and it's also a good practice for me to work on my things and to mess around and move around and experiment, and sometimes just go with old reliable, the old arm drag. Works really really good. So I'm taking his back a little bit with the arm drag, and I'm just kind of holding on to him right now, and he's doing a really great job at keeping my arms tied up, and he's got these really good grips, and he's on my wrists, and I want to grab him around, but I can't. So I had to break his grip there with my own knee, but he's got back, and so we're in open guard now, and he's looking to knee cut. Maybe he's gonna come over. He's gonna hop into like a half guard. He's past my knee shield, and he's putting some weight on me, and I'm like, oh, this goodness, what's going on? Oh, and then he goes right to mount. Oh, this is good. So he's got the mount, and he's got the legs underneath me. He's kind of grapevining me up a little bit, and now he's trying to smush me in the face, which is, I love this. This is good. It's one of my favorite things to do. And about this time, I'm like, I don't want to be smushed in the face anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and escape this mount because that's what I can do. And then I'm just going 2-on-1, and he's like, no, get off of my arm, and he just swings me around, and I spin into a little backspin. So that worked out pretty good for him, I guess. And so I'm just going to try to do the arm thing again, but he doesn't like it. So I was just like, all right, fine, I'll just come out the other side. And you can see like I'm using my outside hook to grab his leg, and then to make it feel a little wonky. And then I'll come up with a dogfight, and then come up with a sweep, and now I'm in side control. And I'm just going to stand up a little bit and, step around him, do a little back step, and he's out the back door. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just push his guard to the side a little bit, and I'll just come to the side, and like I'm gonna just threaten a little ankle lock from standing. I'm not actually going to hit it. I just want to see what he wants to do with it. And I was just playing around in the front and stepping here, stepping there, little Toriando, pushing down his guard. I was going to hop on the mount real quick, but he did a really good job at getting his knees in place, so that was awesome. And look at that bottom knee. This is really good framing. He's doing a good job of getting his frames in place. Not a great job because I was able to just get around them pretty quickly. Oh, here we go. That was really good. He takes advantage of my off balance, and then he just comes up and he throws me down. And I'm like, okay, well, then let's just do this then. And I'll just do the arm drag and come up again from half guard. I love it. It's one of my favorite sweeps. And so I'm just kind of giving him some space after I come up. I don't want to squish him or anything like that. I want to give him opportunity to, practice his techniques and his guard recovery and things like that. And also I get an opportunity to practice my standing passing on an opponent, which is always good for drilling and technique. And so we got the Toriando stepping around. Again, I'm just kind of covering him and creating frames onto him, and tempting him with some mount things, it looks like, apparently at this point. Going to little neon belly, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So instead, looks like I'm going to go for a Kanto choke, or a Kanto choke. So this is my no-gi Kanto choke that I like to hit. It it kind of works. He taps to it. So that kind of worked. All right, good job. All right, little beep boop. and we're gonna go again, and I will definitely pull guard. I'll give him my back, and then he grabs me. Oh, he's holding on to me really good right now. Oh yeah, it's like he feels really tight. He's really strong. This guy's got some weightlifting in his background. You can tell. I could tell definitely. So he's smushing me. That shoulder in my face, it does not feel good. He's doing a great job there. I immediately start thinking like, I got to get this shoulder off my face. Goodness. So I actually start trying, and he's holding on to me so tight. I was like, oh, I'm gonna frame on his face because that technically is legal and encouraged. I decided to come up with a tight underhook with my half guard sweep, which is I like a lot. So I mean, it is my A game, but man, that it was really tight on my face. So I was like, I gotta get on top. So none of this is more face mushing business. So again, I'm gonna go up on top, but I'm not giving him the full pressure. And I could have hopped onto an armbar super fast, but again, I'm not giving him the full pressure. And so I was gonna come and take his back heel a little bit, but he's doing a good job at bellying down and keeping me from locking up any kind of chokes or anything like that. Now he's doing a great job of getting his back to the mat and getting his hips away from my hips and turning within the guard. I like what he's doing. He's using his knees and his frames and his shins to frame on me. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do leg stuff then. And he's like, no, sir, we're not doing leg stuff. And he tries to come up with me with the arm drag, which I really, really like. I'm always appreciating that. And that's it. Beep and a boop. Good roll.